Hi, if you are a woman above the age of 40 and you're wondering what's going wrong with your health and fitness, then this video is for you. I welcome you to this video, and in this video, I'm going to cover the top three mistakes that women above the age of 40 are making with respect to their health and fitness. Hi, I'm Ruma. I'm a certified fitness trainer, I'm a certified fitness nutritionist, and I am a women's fitness specialist from International Sports and Sciences Academy USA and National Academy of Sports Medicines USA. Now, before moving into the topic of top three mistakes, I wanted to, lay down some knowledge and some foundation so that you understand why I'm talking about those three mistakes. So, the number one thing I wanted to talk about is why women above the age of 40, right? Now, 40 is a crucial age because in another 10 years, we will hit menopause. And between 40 and 50 is the time when body is we have to start our body is preparing for menopause, so we are going through certain hormonal changes in our body. Women at this age may find that their levels of stamina has decreased, their energy levels are decreasing, they may feel that their body is slowing down, they may feel fatigued, irritable, there are mood swings, improper sleep. People, women often at this age find it's difficult for them to fall asleep. There may be irregular periods, so these are the changes the body is going through to prepare us for menopause. So this age becomes very crucial because after menopause, if we do not take care of our health in these 10 years, then after menopause, it's just a downhill journey from there. And if we focus on our health and fitness in this 10 years, then the life after menopause will be so smooth, and it will be filled with health and happiness, right? That is my guarantee to you. And hence this 10 years is an investment for us. Right, so that's number one. Second is and why are we and what will menopause bring to us? Once we hit menopause, the kind of risk that we will be at is cardiovascular diseases, blood pressure, cholesterol, blood pressure, hypertension, cholesterol. We will be at a heightened risk for diabetes, stroke, as well as breast cancer and osteoporosis. So these are the things that we will be at risk of after the once we hit menopause, and hence it's very, very important that we focus on our health, we build our health to kind of prepare ourselves for the upcoming rigors. Now, the number two thing that I see is that uh, the as I said, hormonal status continues to change in a woman's body right from the time we attain our first period, from the time um, you know uh, uh, we are preparing for a childbirth. Hormonal status changes, and then again it changes before menopause. So the hormones are constantly changing, so women's body is constantly changing, and hence the focus on women's health. The other thing that happens around the age of 40, if you've noticed that for women who are working at this by this time, they would have reached somewhere in the professional career, right? And that brings a lot of demand from the professional side of the world as well. There will be a lot of demand, right? Um, uh, there are personal demands as well at the home front, at the family front. Kids growing. Kids are growing up. There are aging parents. So we are kind of pulled between multiple different things. There is a pull from our professional front, there is a pull from our personal front, and at the same time our body is also struggling to keep up with the hormonal changes. So between all of this, it's very, very common that women find themselves very frustrated. They feel very low, sometimes mild to moderate depression as to what's going on in my life. Why am I finding it so difficult to keep up with everything that is happening around me? Everything needs my attention. So women are overwhelmed at this age, right? So it's not just a physical, it's not just a not just is it physically taxing, it's emotionally also very taxing, and hence the need of physical fitness, because physical fitness helps a lot to deal with the emotional stress, right? So that is why we are talking about women's fitness and talking about women above the age of 40. So, and with all of these competing priorities, the number one mistake that I see women make is that We deprioritize our health and our fitness. Everybody else takes the priority. Our team members, our managers, our work, our deliverables, our family, husband, children, parents, in laws, and we keep ourselves at the back burner, right? And our health suffers. So, that is the number one mistake that I see women make. The number two mistake that I see women make is, around this time, because the metabolism is slowing down, hormones are completely going up and down, we see that every year we may find that little weight inches in little by little by little. It's not something that is suddenly evident and you can take an action, but it happens at a very slow rate, but at a very steady rate. And this is very perplexing. So what do we do? The number two mistake that we make is we start eating less. I have made the same mistake, and that is the wrong thing to do. We should not eat less, because if we eat less, our metabolism is going to go down even slower, and that will be and we will not be able to lose the weight. Whenever the metabolism is slow, it is even more difficult for us to lose the weight. So instead of that, we should eat the right quantity of food. Yeah, but we should eat the right kind of food, because our hormonal status is changing. We have to be able to eat food that would balance the hormonal changes that we are going through. So number two mistake is women are not eating right, they are eating less. So instead of that, they should start eating more, but eat the right kind of food for them. And the number three mistake, and the top mistake, right, that I see women make, is that they are not doing enough strength training. And why is strength training important for women? After the age of 50, when we stop having our periods, the hormone estrogen becomes very, very low. And at that time, and because of low estrogen, it has a direct impact on our bone mineral density. Our bones also start to become thin and thin. Eventually leads us to osteoporosis, which puts us at a risk of fracture. So if you have seen your moms and your grandmoms in your family, you would have seen that the number of fractures in women above the age of 60 is very high. And that is because their bones are very thin. Yeah? And the best way to overcome that is by doing strength training. Now, your question might be, Ruma, how are you relating bones with strength training? How are they two related? Now, they are related in two different, in two primary ways. The number one, if you see, the studies show that strength training gives support to our bones and to our joints. So, strength training is a primary way of making our bones stronger. There are multiple studies that support this fact. Number two is strength comes from muscles, right? And strength is your ability to lift things, suitcase, heavy suitcase, grocery bag, lug your bag behind. All of this is a measure of your strength. How much weight you can lift is a measure of your strength. Moving the furniture needs strength, and strength comes from muscles, right? And when we do strength training, what it does is it basically makes our muscles stronger. And if we have strong muscles give support to our bones. So this is the time, 40 to 50 is the time when we should really invest in strength training, so that we have a good muscle base. And this muscle base will help give the, required strength to the bones that are thinning down, right? And we will prevent us from the risk of osteoporosis. And the mistake that I see women make is that they do not do enough strength training. And even if they do strength training, they are not using enough weights. Women usually work with very less weight, like 1 kg, 2 kg. Now, for most of the women that I know, is not enough. For women above the age of 40, and if you do not have any injury or any pre-existing health condition, then 1 kg, 2 kg is not enough. Women often fear that they should not lift heavy weights. They have a fear that they'll become Salman Khan. If that was the case, that women could lift heavy weights and become Salman Khan, I would be Salman Khan by now. If that has not happened in the last 23 years, it's not going to happen, right? So women should not be afraid of lifting heavy weights. Now, how should you determine how much weight is right for you? should not be too less that it does not it does not strengthen your muscles enough. It should not be too high that it puts you at a risk of injury. It should have the right balance. If it is too low, it will not give you the benefit. If it is too high, it can put you at a risk of injury. So when you are doing strength training, you have to remember two things. One is you should be investing at least 3 to 4 hours per week in strength training. And second is that the amount of weight that you use should be enough to give you the required benefits. They should not be less, they should not be more that it puts you at a risk of injury. So these are the top three things that we covered, and bringing it together, summarizing is: one, we spoke about the importance of health and fitness in women above the age of 40, the different changes that the physically and emotionally women are going through, and how everything is going to change, and the kind of risks we will be at the age after we hit menopause. And hence, it is important for us to start focusing on our health and fitness now. So that's what we covered, and we covered top three mistakes. First mistake is deprioritizing your own health and fitness to take care of others. Number two, not eating right and not eating enough. And number three, not doing enough strength training. And that brings me to the end of this session. And I hope you found the session valuable. And if you're looking for more value, if you're a woman of 40, I will really recommend you to look at this course that I have designed, which is the Women's Health Mastery. And this is designed for women above the age of 40, between the age of 40 and 60, and how you can take care of how you can master your health and lead a happy life. This course is about that. If you want to know more about the course, please click on the link below, and you will also gain a free ticket to the first webinar of this course, the Women's Health Mastery course. And I would be very, very happy to see you in the webinar. So please claim your free ticket, and I will see you then. So until the next video, stay fit, stay healthy, stay happy. I'll see you soon.